This is 100.8 Revival FM, the Drive Time Show. Martin's there with What Mercy Means, 22 minutes past 4 o'clock. Delighted now to be joined by Dave Brackenridge, lead singer of the Royal Foundlings. First things first, Dave, tomorrow night, Craig Albert Church. Give us all the details.
Playing Craig Albert Church tomorrow night, 7:30 with Steph McLeod and Awaken. It's more than a gig, actually. It's now become a live recording. So we're going to record it live professionally and then probably release it as an EP at some point later on in the year.
Brilliant. So like a live feature-length CD almost.
Yeah, effectively, yes. We might cut off the songs that we make mistakes in, but yeah, that's the plan. At least
of course, that's not going to happen tomorrow night, Dave.
Oh no, of course not. But you never know. No, I mean more technical. I don't know. We'll go for four or five songs probably in an EP. We're obviously we like to play live because of the energy and the crowd getting involved. So we'll just give folk more of a taste of what we're about as a band. So that'll be exciting.
And any particular significance to the gig happening on Good Friday?
You know what? Not intentionally. It's kind of funny how God works that way. We hadn't intended to play a gig on Good Friday. Some people may or may not know if they follow the band. I've been a little bit ill at the moment. I'm waiting on an operation. So we'd not really looked to do any gigs at them. But, John Dick, youth pastor at Craig Albert, had got in touch and having seen us play before and asked if we would do something. It just felt right to just do it, and trust God that everything will be all right. And there's a very powerful message to put out at Easter time, and we're in a privileged position to be able to take it out to folk that may or may not have heard it before.
So let's just pretend we're on Sky Sports News and we're previewing the gig in a manner of speaking, in the same way that they preview football matches. So, Dave Brackenridge, are you doubtful for tomorrow, or are you probable for tomorrow's gig, fitness-wise?
I'm doing all right. We ended up, we played a gig last night at Queen's Park Baptist Church, and although I was very, very sore, the gig, it was absolutely rocking, and the place was great, the audience was great. So, I'm warmed up and through the pain barrier tomorrow, and then a little bit of a rest for me after that.
Now, of course, that'll be right. I know you, mate. You have 4 kids. I just don't see that happening, quite frankly.
Oh, yeah, maybe not.
Now, of course, there's been a huge Facebook push behind the release of your brand new single, and it looks like over 300 people, anyway, have confirmed on Facebook that they're going to be downloading it. Who knows how many more on top of that. The song is called No Reason, features Lucy Gregg, who is no stranger to those who are regular listeners to Brackbeat Music on a Friday night, but just give us the backstory to Lucy Gregg quickly.
Yeah, well, Lucy, she's 16 years old. She's from Wales, and she's got a cracking voice. She played Frenzy last year, the last Frenzy that was there, and folk were just really touched by the powerful voice that she had at such a young age. So we played with Lucy in Skye last June, and said straight away we need to record together. And a lot of times you say these things and whatnot, but we felt, let's make it happen. So we invited Lucy up in January, came and done a couple of gigs with us, and we literally, with Lucy, we recorded the vocals in about an hour. So we just battled it down, and this is the results of it. But she's a cracking singer, and we're very, very pleased to have got a chance to work with her.
So give us the story behind No Reason.
Well, No Reason, but we love Jesus, Dorian, and we don't make any apology for that whatsoever. We sing very clearly about Jesus in all our songs, or certainly about his forgiveness or his salvation. Loads of people like that. We've had a huge positive response, particularly from non-Christians, actually, but there are one or two. The kind of general question we always get asked in every single interview we've done, whether it be for magazine or radio or fan or whatever, was are you sure it's sensible to sing about Jesus so much? I have to state that we never get asked that from many non-Christians. It was just some people can be a bit embarrassed at Jesus or think that there's other ways of preaching the gospel or whatever. We just feel that Jesus is the one that saves. It's not us, so our words can't touch anyone as much as his words can. So yeah, we're just like, when we thought about it, took the comments on board and thought, we don't have any reason to stop talking about Jesus, but we've got every reason to continue to talk about him, and that's kind of where the song came from.
Dave, thanks very much. This is No Reason, the newest single from Royal Foundlings, not available until tomorrow, but one of the privileges of working at a radio station, you get things just that little bit earlier. So have a listen to this.
There's no point hiding it up. is clear and he's always near and he is the only to find a reason for this life.
There you go, you heard it here first on the Drive Time Show on Revival FM. That was No Reason from Royal Foundlings, their brand new single that you can download completely for free tomorrow. Just find them on Facebook under Royal Foundlings featuring Lucy Gregg. Top tune indeed. And of course you can see the Foundlings themselves in the flesh tomorrow at Craig Albert Church in Cumbernauld starting at 7 p.m. Traffic and travel next on the Drive Time Show, and then we'll round up your local news.
Want a taxi? Call Central Cars on 722 772. That's 7